Conversations around Jurassic World: The Chaos Theory Season 5 have been getting louder ever since the fourth season dropped, even though Netflix has officially treated Season 4 as the final chapter. You fans have been constantly asking what comes next, especially because this animated series plays a very unique and important role in connecting the bigger Jurassic universe. The show was created by Scott Kreamer and Zach. It's 4 seasons. It expanded the Jurassic story in a way no other animated installment has done before. It worked almost like a bridge between Camp Cretaceous and Jurassic World Dominion, allowing fans to see characters they love while also exploring new villains, new dangers, and the bigger picture of Biosyn's plans. With names like Steven Spielberg, Colin Trevorrow, and Frank Marshall attached as executive producers, along with showrunners Aaron Hammersley and Scott Kreamer, the series carried a sense of importance from the very beginning, and that made fans even more hopeful that it could continue beyond 4 seasons. The emotional journey of the Nublar Six has especially made this series stand out, with voices like Paul Michael-Williams, Darren Barnett, Sean Giambrone, Kazar Mohammed, Rainey Rodriguez, and Kirsten Kelly, giving life to characters that audiences truly connected with. Even though the story felt complete in many ways, fans never stopped asking if there was a chance to return to this world again. After Season 4 ended, the online discussion naturally shifted to whether Season 5 could happen. It is normal for fans to want more when characters feel like family, and these 6 kids have been through so much that people want to see where life takes them next. But now, after Scott Kreamer's recent comments, the doubt has grown even stronger, while at the same time raising new curiosity about what the future might hold for the Jurassic animated universe. Right now, it is confirmed that Jurassic World: The Chaos Theory Season 5 is not moving forward. The showrunners have fully closed the door on this particular continuation. Scott Kreamer spoke openly about this during his interview with The Hollywood Reporter. He explained that while the series was extremely fun to make, it was also extremely exhausting. He said that by the time Season 4 was completed, both he and executive producer Aaron Hammersley felt mentally done. They agreed that it was the right moment to wrap up and move on to different things. According to Kreamer, Season 4 was designed from the beginning to be the last chapter, the big finale, the one that ties the entire animated Jurassic story together. Kreamer also said something interesting about how they built the season. He described Season 4 as the most Jurassic season possible. Instead of stretching the story for too long or dragging out conflicts unnecessarily, they wanted this season to feel like a full-scale movie, fast-paced, high-stakes, tense, and emotional. He explained how Jurassic stories in general don't take place over long periods of time. Many of the movies have short, intense timelines, so the team wanted Season 4 to follow that same energy. From the beginning, they planned to pack all the excitement and danger into one tight, dramatic final act. He also shared that he always knew the end would be connected to Jurassic World Dominion. After the creative team received all the important information about the Dominion storyline, Kreamer immediately knew that this animated series should end by matching up with that movie. His idea was to start and end the series with survival stories showing growth, trauma, and resilience. This feels like a full circle moment because from the first season of Camp Cretaceous all the way to Chaos Theory, survival has always been the heart of the story. Seeing the characters finally escape danger and step into calmer lives makes the ending feel like a proper goodbye. And when Season 4 wraps up, the characters do find some level of peace, even if it took them years of fighting for it. Darius and the rest of the Nublar Six escape the final confrontation with Biosyn in the Dolomites. Ben manages to survive his serious injuries. Brooklyn slowly starts rebuilding her confidence after her terrifying near-death experience, and fans were especially emotional watching Smoothie reunite with Bumpy. This reunion felt like one of the purest rewards for longtime viewers. Kenji makes a very personal choice to stay behind at Darius's cabin in California, which shows how much he has grown from the spoiled and confused kid we met at the start of the franchise. Each character gets a moment that feels like closure, and that is exactly what Kreamer wanted. Even though the series is finished, that does not mean the franchise is done. The Jurassic World itself is still full of potential, and Kreamer hinted at this multiple times. He made it clear that while Chaos Theory as a series has ended, that does not stop other stories from being explored in the future. Stories that might reconnect with the Nublar Six or introduce a totally new cast experiencing their own dinosaur-filled adventure. The important thing for him is that any new story must be meaningful, respectful, and worth telling. The creative team does not want to make a continuation just for the sake of extending the franchise. They want it to feel purposeful and emotional. A big part of the love for Chaos Theory comes from Season 4 itself, which is packed with intense action and emotional moments. This final season brings the Nublar Six face to face with Biosyn again, this time deep in the Dolomite Mountains. The story mixes survival, mystery, conspiracy, and the consequences of all the past experiments that have gone horribly wrong. The season shows how deeply these characters have been affected by everything they survived on Isla Nublar and beyond. They feel older, more tired, and more aware of how dangerous the world really is. Their mission during Season 4 becomes about more than just fighting dinosaurs. It becomes about protecting each other, saving injured friends, uncovering the truth behind Biosin's cruel experiments, and making sure no more dinosaurs are tortured or used for evil purposes. The voice cast returns with full force, and their performances carry the emotional weight of this last adventure. The story leans heavily into character development while still delivering the thrilling dinosaur chases and life or death moments that Jurassic fans expect. All these elements come together to make season 4 feel like a proper send-off. Even though fans want more seasons, it is easy to see why the creators feel satisfied with the way everything ends. Scott Kreamer made an interesting comment about the future, saying that there is definitely room for more animated projects in the Jurassic world. He said that the time gap between Chaos Theory and the newer Jurassic Project Rebirth leaves a lot of space for a potential trilogy or a continuation that connects the dots. But he also emphasized that the story must be strong enough to justify the return of these characters. He has a lot of ideas about what could come next, but nothing is officially moving forward yet. The door is not closed, but it is not open either. It is more like waiting for the right story to knock. Kreamer also mentioned that he has ideas for a completely new set of characters in a new story within the same dinosaur-filled universe. This is exciting because it shows that the Jurassic franchise still has a lot of creative energy left. Whether it is a sequel series, a spin-off, a special limited project, or even a standalone animated film, the possibilities are endless. Fans might not get season 5, but they might get something else, something surprising, fresh, and equally thrilling. For now, Jurassic World: The Chaos Theory remains a 4-season series with a clear ending, but that does not mean fans should lose hope for future animated stories. The creators care deeply about the Jurassic world, and as long as there is demand, there is always a chance that someone will pick up the idea again. That is the magic of huge franchises. They never truly end. They just wait for the next spark of inspiration. Until then, the entire series is streaming on Netflix, and fans can revisit the Noobler Six's unforgettable adventure anytime they want. It is a story about friendship, survival, bravery, and healing. And who knows, maybe one day the Jurassic universe will roar again with a brand new animated chapter.